Hello, hello, hello. We looks like we had a major breakout yesterday, or we're at that point. You know, right at resistance, triggered overbought levels. We had a nice volume surge yesterday. Looks like we definitely had a squeeze going on in the market. A lot of people are caught leaning the wrong way. We were expecting possibly a sell on the news event, but as you guys know, the market rarely does what we expect it to. Um, Couple things. We are right at resistance level. There's going to be some breakouts to trade and stuff like that. If you're swing trading, obviously a pullback towards the 1200 mark would trigger a great place to load up on some multi-day swings. Otherwise, we're right at resistance right now, so you want to what you want to do is trade quick, trade fast in case this area here gets rejected, because when you're at resistance it's easy to get rejected, and then you pop back to 1200 and all the breakouts that you're trading or swing trades you're trading you're stopped out of. So right now, depending on how high we gap up and whether we hold that gap up or not, uh, will tell us kind of how big or how many day trades, swing trades we're gonna be entering. But ideally, this type of move really does need to get digested a little bit. But as we've seen in the past, when we've had such big up days, we have not necessarily gone sideways or pulled back. We've had other up days following it. So price pattern will tell us that it's 50-50 right now. We could gap up right into resistance and reverse, or we take off still. So that's what we got to watch. um S&P looks good. Small cap still looks like it's got probably a little bit of ways to run. Another point and a half. Qs, these guys, they've what can you even say about the Qs? The techs are just have gone berserko. That's about as extended as you're ever going to see, but extended doesn't really matter when the market's hopping. Market's hopping. Like we've been watching oil for days. Very strong. There's really nothing else you can say about it. It's not really at a level where you can short it, because oil had traded in this range for so long, and now it's broken out of the range. And as you know, when you trade break out of a box, a new box forms. The old top becomes the new bottom. So now any pullback in oil towards this area uh, is a buy signal for us. So we'll keep an eye on that. Some breakout stocks. Liz, this is pretty easy. We want to break like 704 or something like that. TSEM, this one's a bit extended. It's gapped up, but watch out. This could make a run right back to highs. What we want to see is probably some Momo where it attacks the high of yesterday and breaks through. PLG, same thing. This one, I think it ran up the other day on some news on a George Soros investment. It looks like he's owning 10% of the company. But huge volume surge, that can't even be ignored. For a small cap company to have this type of volume is huge. So, we either want to watch this one on pullbacks towards, the 2 area, a sharp pullback, or, if this thing starts breaking out, we can play this breakout. E-Rock, another one. I don't like these ones that get a little bit extended before their breakout, but they tend to continue, at least in this market, especially with oil running. Same thing with NGH, a bit extended, but we're still at the breakout level. What you want to do is make sure it keeps pushing highs with the volume surging. But see, it makes it very tough to put stop losses, as each candle has been pretty large. It's come a long way fast. For the swing traders, Fuki's going to be a great one. If we see this thing cook past 8 or get towards 8 and we see some volume come in, a lot of people are watching this. It's got shorts in it. It's had accounting problems. This thing can really go. You could take a partial position here and add more on the breakout, or just wait till you see the volume and it move past 8. Ruth, watch this thing over 480. This one looks like a great day trade. You could probably either put a stop right under the breakout level if the breakout fails, or if you're swinging it, then you can stick a stop at 450 or